Once lost, the power of the sixth sense is much stronger than words. The sixth sense can encompass the void and the Dharma realm. Internally, it can reach the Alaya consciousness. However, he still has doubts. His language cannot reach the true nature of the book. So practicing with a mind of consciousness cannot see the true nature. Practicing first with consciousness, it becomes very confusion. Completely following the teachings of the Tathagata in Buddhist practice, if you are certain you have truly let go of Buddhism and you have truly achieved what you set out to do, even if you do it perfectly, you can only reach the level of the Buddhist teachings of the Tripitaka, or the common teachings. You can't pass. Why is that? The boundary of the sixth sense is Sutra teachings. If you understand this, you transform consciousness into wisdom. Transform the 8 consciousnesses into the 4 wisdoms. Then you can break through the 10 Dharma realms. Then you enter the realm of the one true Dharma. Entering the one true Dharma realm, you share the same nature as the Buddha. So everyone should understand that covering the world often involves competing with sound, including all Buddhas and Tathagatas of the 10 directions and 3 times. In the Dharma realm of emptiness, the matter of broadly saving sentient beings can be summed up in 8 words. This is the general guideline and principle we persuade. Good water. Those learning focus on grasping the general guidelines. So let me tell you this sentence. It is the perfectly complete body-mind, unsurpassed body-mind. It is the complete Si Hong Shi Yang. Look for red 11. Isn't saving sentient beings across limitless 10 directions a race against time? How do you save sentient beings? Sound. Then afterwards, eliminate afflictions. Learn the Dharma methods. Achieve the path to Buddhahood. Pronunciation, these 2 words, encompass everything. The general aspect has been introduced to you up to this point. Now let's look at the specific aspects. Specific aspects are applying general aspects. How is this general principle implemented in the 4 aspects? The text is divided into 2 sections. 2 bodhisattvas serve as representatives. Manjushris, great practice. Samantabhadra's practice, Manjushri's aspiration. Mahayana Buddhism is based on 4 bodhisattvas as its foundation. Like building a house, 4 main pillars. You can't do without even one. Review Manjushri, Avalokiteshvara and Kshitigarbha. You see in our China the 4 famous mountains, the 4 great bodhisattvas. Then can Mahayana Buddhism be established? Please look at the scripture. Break the dust of affliction. The harm of desire invades. Habits cling to evil. The mind becomes clear and pure. Although it said not to think, it's still about principles, still about the barbell. Look at the beings living in the world, boundless experiments, to save them. From where? Where to start? Endless woes, 10 you are. Endless afflictions. You can't even save yourself. Can you still save others? How does that make sense? You need to save your own mind and cut off afflictions. Affliction. Boundless, limitless. A world-honored one is very wise. He speaks of boundless and limitless afflictions. Vanavi. 26 of 26 types. 26 types, then further summarized into 6 types. 6 fundamental afflictions. Everyone can remember this. Greed, anger, ignorance, arrogance. Holding a sword. There are still too many ways to say this. Then summarize again. Summarized into 3 types. He rides on them to achieve a state without afflictions. If these 3 types are further summarized, it becomes too peaceful. All sentient beings, for countless eons, wandering through the paths, birth, death, endless and unceasing. The fundamental reason is ta. What method does the Buddha use to counteract? Regarding afflictions, in Buddhism, we practice giving. Giving is to counteract the affliction of greed. We must understand this principle. We cannot ignore the seriousness of this issue. In this life, in this world. Why? Have we ever thought about this question? What am I here in this world for this time? What should I accomplish in this lifetime? It concerns your entire life. How not thought about it? You wander aimlessly in this life, getting battered and bruised. In the end, you are still confused and lost. And once again, you've missed this lifetime. Isn't that such a pity? The story is good. Not only monks. First, clarify your aspirations. It's so clear, so understandable. What is the purpose of a monk? To transcend the three realms, to escape the cycle of birth and death. Clear, understandable. This is what we are doing. Lay people, the solitary sages, are also there to teach and advise you. Set your ambitions with courage. Without setting your ambitions in this life of yours, no matter how hard you work or how diligent you are, you have no goal, no direction. Relying on effort to determine the Tang army, you won't achieve results. You must have direction and goals. Only then can you achieve success in your life. Setting ambitions in the teachings of Buddhism is the same as making vows in Buddhism. After committing, you need to think about this aspiration. It should be achieved completely. You should strive forward. Pursue learning. What's first thing about pursuing learning? You must cut off desires. Why that? If you have worries and desires, they obstruct wisdom. You can't direct yourself. Without wisdom, when you study the Dharma, Master Qingliang explained it well. What you learn is all incorrect knowledge and views. Studying teachings of great ministers also become incorrect. It's a wrong view. The word Qingliang was said by Su Chao in the Avatamsaka Sutra. If you don't cut off worries and can achieve learning the Dharma, then there would be far too many Buddhas and masters. Even demons and ghosts be Buddhas. Why can't they become Buddhas? Because the habits of worries and desires haven't been cut off. Obstacles, he can't restrain his mind. Has the Buddha's teaching pierced through? The point is to make you break through two kinds of obstacles. One is the affliction obstacle, knowledge obstacle. As long as these two obstacles are broken, the inherent prajna, wisdom, and virtues within self-confidence will manifest. True wisdom, infinite merits, naturally achieved. We must truly put in the effort. Ambassador Li Yankai, in his younger days, the old monk in the delivery room, a great monk of that era in contemporary times, he was very devout, confirming what Master Yingguang said about the benefits of being calm. The calmer you are, the more benefits you receive. He was very calm. He died. He bowed in front of the old monk, seeking the old monk's help. Began. What did the old monk say? The old monk saw his devotion, bowing all the way up the mountain. To him, with a heartfelt plea, the old monk said, "Don't be deceived by fame and fortune." Many people present laughed when they heard this. Did they think the old monk had some precious advice? Just a comment saying, "Everyone needs a sense of shame." You so devout. The old monk always talks about the same old things, home. Even if I have something new, it's still the same old saying. But others have heard it dozens, even hundreds of times, and it goes in one ear and out the other. But when Master Lianchi heard this, it was like a thunderclap, and it had an effect. He told others, "The old monk is truly compassionate, not talking to me about temples." He told me an honest truth, and he said his life's achievements were thanks to this piece of advice. Stay away from fame and profit. The teacher takes a break. It really works. How many teachers do people have today? This was said about 20 years ago. He passed away in Japan. He was very familiar to me. He was also very willing to help the monks in Taiwan. In Japan, he arranged for several Buddhist scholars to be sent to Taiwan. One was given to Master Yin Shun. And there was another one, I'm not too sure, but they wanted to give one to me as well. I declined. What was that Persian title? It's a trap set by the devil to ensnare you. Lost in the pursuit of fame and profit. Persian title was Gong Jiao Muman. We are very clear, we won't fall into a trap. That trap might catch others, but it won't catch me. Study Buddhism. It's not for worldly fame and profit. We can't be tainted by it at all. Even a slight touch of it leads to downfall. Falling into the cycle of rebirth. Falling into the three evil paths. When can we cut off desires and purify our minds? What mean to practice offer? The kidneys can't withstand greed and desire. From within, there should be no thoughts of greed and desire. In adverse situations, don't be burnt. In all pure conditions, be clear and aware. Don't be consumed. Develop wisdom. Remaining unmoved in favorable and pure conditions. Let me tell you, that's like being an emperor. Diamond Sutra. Do not cling to appearances. Like being unmoved, do not cling to External conditions. Weather, favorable conditions. Adverse conditions, good connections, bad connections. Stay still. Don't attach to looks. This is our practice. What we need to cultivate is learning this. We start to have thoughts and emotions in these conditions. It doesn't work just being ordinary. One day, in the midst of abstaining, you won't have any thoughts or emotions. No discrimination, no attachment. And then, what arises at this moment? Joy. True joy. Even if the practice hasn't been perfected, you won't fall into the three evil paths. The blessings of the next life. You definitely won't go to the human or heavenly realms to enjoy blessings. You will definitely ascend to the heavens. But within this, there is a requirement. You must seek liberation. Why? Because the heavens are not ultimate, and when you ascend to the heavens, you might become deluded again. When the heavenly blessings are exhausted, you love. You will have to go through reincarnation again and deal with the three evil paths. Isn't that a huge mistake? So, even if the human blessings can't tempt you, there are still heavenly blessings. You must remain unmoved. Truly overcome afflictions. Can this be achieved? Although you have blessings, the Buddha thinks for everyone. The well-honored one sets the best example for us. In the heart of the human world, the greatest and most perfect blessings are none other than those of the Buddha. We take refuge in the Buddha, the second patriarch, whose wisdom and virtue are complete. Does the Buddha have possessions? No. The Buddha still lives with just one bowl. Still rests under a tree at midday. This has never changed throughout his life. Why does he do this? To show us. The Buddha's blessings are for all beings to enjoy. Especially to bestow blessings on those suffering. To alleviate their disasters. To lessen them. To shorten the time they suffer from disasters. Empowered by the Buddha's strength. You must know that without the compassionate empowerment of the Buddha's strength, in today's world, we wouldn't know what kind of trouble we would be in. Beings suffer from severe sins and karma. This world can still uphold the values of Buddha's teachings and the blessings of the Buddha. We don't know, nor do we feel grateful. We recite daily to repay the four great kindnesses, but it's just lip service. We don't understand the roots of it all. The grace is immense, truly immense. This world, therefore, can be sustained by the Buddha's divine power and vows. Chen Shiping. Very strong, like a fortress. A performance worries, so it's not easy to break off. Can it be broken off? Absolutely, it can be broken off. How can it be broken off? That still comes back to Master Shandao's words. Different from language. If the language we encounter is exceptional, it's very likely we can break off. What is the reason? Every day, discussing great scriptures and treatises, constantly reminding us. This break, it's possible. Day no reading scripture. Body. It falls, and worries increase. Three days without reading the scriptures, completely lose focus. Continue to go back. People of the past, the sages, they read scriptures every day, recited Buddha's name every day. All year round, not missing a single day. So their alertness was very high, able to maintain it at all times. Gradually, worries transform into body. Enlightenment from delusion. Nowadays, we spend little time reading the scriptures and reciting Buddha's name. We treat reciting Buddha's name and reading scriptures like a snack, not a main meal. Greed, anger, ignorance are key. So, we must remember, we want to learn Buddhism, to be reborn in the Western Pure Land of ultimate bliss. We must break through. Worries cannot remain. Do you really want to break through worries? I am here to remind you. The mind has no evil thoughts. When? This is simple to remember. Killing, stealing speech, divisive speech, harsh speech arise from evil mouth, greed, anger, ignorance. The mind, without evil thoughts, are these 10 evil thoughts absent? Truly absent. No, wrong thinking. When thoughts arise towards people, matters, and conversations, with complete sincerity, respect in absolutely no intention of taking even a little advantage of others that must not exist. That is a wrong view. Always maintain, never harm others. I should sacrifice myself for others. If others encroach on me, do not pay attention. Practice the perfection of giving without holding back. We absolutely do not take even the slightest advantage of others. No, evil words come from the mouth.